Awesome. And I don't really have my glasses on, so not that I really need to see, but that's that. All right, so go ahead and have a seat in your easy seated pose, getting into some morning movement, infusing the day with positive energy and moving the body, moving the energy to create that fertile ground for whatever day is ahead of you. And I watched this documentary yesterday called E-Motion, and it was a beautiful reminder to me that our body stores emotions if we do not move them. And emotions can also be thought of energy in motion. And so yeah, when we come to a practice, there's always that opportunity to move whatever emotion is stored in the body. And it's also an opportunity to feel too. And so always during a yoga practice, if you feel called to shed some tears, if you feel called to exhale audibly, do those things, because those are the things that are going to help you move those emotions that are stored up in the body. And yeah, so easy seated pose as we're dropping into the body today. Allow yourself to close the eyes if that feels safe and comfortable, and allow yourself to take a few big inhales and exhales. Just bringing yourself fully into this space, this short, beautiful morning practice that you have carved time out for yourself. Inhale and exhale into this loving space. And now that you've taken a few inhales and exhales to call your presence fully into center, start to become aware of the physical body. Notice where your seat bones are rooted in the earth. Notice if both seat bones are equally rooted into the earth. And then allow that to start to bring a length into your spine, aligning the heart over the hips, relaxing the shoulders so that the heart can shine open, and allowing the chin to be parallel with the earth. As you align your spine, bring yourself into this posture of present moment awareness, and continue to breathe in and breathe out. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Notice how through a simple spinal alignment and a few breaths that the energy, the shuffling of the brain starts to slow. Bring the hand to the belly, a hand to the chest. And as you inhale and exhale, feel your breath, feel your aliveness. From this quiet and still place, let's activate the masculine and the feminine energies that lie within. First, let's activate the feminine energy by asking our feminine essence, our feminine energy, how do you want to feel today? Make a decision on how you want to feel today. When the feminine feels good, she does good. Maybe you want to feel joyful today. Maybe you want to feel grateful. Maybe you want to feel ecstatic. Maybe you want to feel peaceful. Whatever it is, set that intention now for that feminine energy to feel good so that she does good all day. And again, inhale and exhale, tapping into that masculine energy, that structure, that logic, that riverbed from which that creative chaos can flow. And as tapping into that masculine energy, we ask, what do we want to do today? When the masculine does good, he feels good. Maybe you want to spread kindness. Maybe there's some things on the to-do list that in completion will propel your dreams forward. Whatever it is, set an intention and breathe in and breathe out. See, feel, imagine these masculine and feminine energies, the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, blending and melding together, activating and coming alive within you. And as you imagine this, then flutter the eyes open and inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale, let the arms float down. Again, inhale the arms up, welcoming this new beautiful day that we were gifted with. This time the palms meet and draw down into heart center. Excuse me. Inhale the right arm up overhead and let it come over the top of the head to rest on the temple. Start to use that hand to open up the side of the left neck and then stretch out the left hand, flex the hand and the arm. So that way it's kind of like you're pushing something down or away. Noticing the activation throughout that side. Inhale the right arm up overhead, down to the side. Left arm inhales up overhead. And again, resting on the temple of the right and opening up, pushing away with that hand. Opening up the side of the neck. Beautiful. Inhale the arm up overhead again. And then inhale both arms up. Interlock the fingers and push the palms up towards the sky. Ears are in line with the triceps. Spine is straight, not arched or rounded. And then exhale to one side. Again, just opening up the side body. Keep both cheeks planted. Inhale up to center. Exhale over to the other side. Ooh. Inhale up to center, and then exhale, release your interlock and bring the arms all the way around you. Interlock the fingers so that the palms are facing the bum and you're drawing the interlock away from the bum. And you can also hear, as you're drawing the shoulder blades together, start to open up the heart and lift the chin slightly. As you exhale, release the interlock and bring the arms all the way around to give yourself a big hug. One hand on top of the other. Or one arm on top of the other, rounding the spine a little bit, and then inhale, open the arms all the way open. You're gonna give me a big hug. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you relax them down and the arms are parallel with the earth. And then go ahead and wrap your arms around yourself again, alternate arm on the top. Chin to the chest, navel to the spine. Inhale again. Open up those arms, open up that heart, shine it out into the world. And then exhale, wrap the arms around you, give yourself a big hug, some big acknowledgement for all of the beautiful changes, transformations that you have accomplished over the last 6 months. Inhale, open up again. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the sides. Go ahead and bring your feet, your soles of your feet together for a butterfly. And so on that energy of just kind of reflecting for a moment on how much growth you've been able to achieve for yourself, how all of this journey has led you to right here in this moment, in this butterfly. See, feel, imagine yourself as that butterfly emerging from the cocoon, flapping your wings, ready to take flight into whatever direction Creator calls. Inhale and exhale, opening up to all the possibilities that life has for us. One more inhale and exhale. Spine is aligned, rooted, legs are relaxed. Beautiful. Transition into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees go wide, or depending on where you're at in your practice, you can always have the knees together. There's a couple ways to do child's pose that can create a little bit more ease and mobility. Ooh. So sinking down into your child's pose. And again, remembering this energy of the butterfly that we just visited, that transformation, that growth, ready to flight. But in order to be able to fly, we must surrender. We must surrender to that higher power that gives us the wind in our wings. Surrendering into what is. Surrendering into present moment. Inhale and exhale a few more times here. And then go ahead and kind of come up to tabletop, tuck the toes under, straighten the knees out, start to head yourself towards a beautiful awakening down dog. I just have a feeling this is gonna feel good this morning. All right, so in your down dog here, make sure that your feet are hip width distance apart. The heels have the intention to touch the earth, if not already touching the earth. You can adjust by bringing your feet a little bit closer to the hands or a little bit further away from the hands. Just keep the tailbone drawing up towards the sky. Keep the weight rooted in the hands and the feet. Tucking and engaging the navel towards the spine as the ears are in line with the triceps again. If you need to bring a gentle bend into the knees, you can. A few more inhales and exhales, just activating the body, stretching out that beautiful back body. Big inhales and exhales, oxygenate that body. And then as you inhale, walk the feet towards the hands or the hands towards the feet so you can find a forward fold. In your forward fold, pause for a minute, pedal the legs out. Take 3 cleansing breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling the stress and tension through the back body and using that cleansing, clearing breath to just let it float away, let it melt off of you. However you see, feel, imagine that leaving on the exhale. Take your left hand and plant it on the earth, somewhat underneath your forehead. Keeping the feet planted, rotate from the waist and reach the right hand up towards the sky. Follow that right hand with your gaze. And then exhale, bring the left hand down, or bring the right hand down, excuse me. Right hand comes to the earth, left hand floats up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down to the earth. Get ready to root to rise. So push down into the feet, bend the knees nice and generously, and start to roll up. Nice and slowly, maybe so slow that it is slightly uncomfortable for you. Sometimes we want to rush things. Take your time, feeling every vertebrae rising up, reaching up, and then exhale back down to your forward fold. Inhale and exhale. And then push down through the feet again, root to rise. Rolling up nice and slowly, feeling the strength as it builds and starts to lengthen and extend the body upwards, greeting this beautiful day with the arms up overhead. And then exhale back to your forward fold. When you take your next inhale, halfway lift, drawing the shoulder blades back. And then exhale back to your forward fold. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, step the left foot back so that you can find a plank. Once you find your plank, make sure the toes are tucked under, the hands are rooted underneath the shoulders. If you need to have the knees down for plank, that's totally okay. Just make sure to keep the core engaged, keep the glutes engaged, and then go ahead and exhale down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Untuck your toes and push your hands push through the hands to straighten the arms for an up dog. And then tuck the toes and return yourself to down dog. Beautiful. One inhale and exhale breath cycle here. And then inhale and exhale, bringing the feet towards the hands, back into forward fold. Big inhales and exhales. Make sure you're breathing nice and big. Not only waking up the body, but releasing any of that tension from sleep or from yesterday. Push down through the feet to lift up, roll on up, root to rise. Moving through the sun salutation A one more time. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale back to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send the feet back for your plank. Engaging the quads, the glutes, the core, feeling the strength and the heat that this generates quickly. Exhale, keep the elbows tucked, lower all the way down, untuck the toes, find your up dog. And then find your down dog, tucking the toes under, sending the hips up and back. Beautiful. Pausing here for a few breath cycles. Beautiful. Your down dog looks good, darling. All right. Go ahead and bring the knees down and come back into a tabletop position. Untuck the toes. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Let's take some cat cows. As you exhale, you can take your cat, rounding the back, pushing through the arms. And then as you inhale, taking the cow, letting the belly drop, the tailbone and the head draw towards each other. Move in between your cat cow in your breath cycle. Allow this to be a moment of release for yourself. Set an intention to wipe the slate clean, starting a new day with new, vibrant energy. Using the movement not only to move the emotions and the energy, but using that movement to supercharge any intentions that you have set for the day. And then coming back into your tabletop position and sinking into a child's pose. Sinking into your child's pose. Again, breathing. Big inhales and exhales, allowing the breath to be easy and full. And from child's pose, then go ahead and bring yourself up to tabletop. Walk the knees through the hands so that you can transition onto your bum. So we'll do Lord of the Fishes twist, and then we'll move to our back. So seated, legs long, planting the tailbone kind of underneath. So like the best way I can describe this is like you want to have your butthole facing down. You don't want to have your butthole facing out. I know that might be kind of crude, but I think it gives you a really good visual, and it gives you an opportunity to adjust as you need to. So drawing the right leg up and then noticing if that rounds the back out. If that does round the back out, draw the hips back underneath and then bring the right foot to the outside of the right or the left knee. Take the right hand and float it behind, plant it in line with the spine, and then the left elbow hooks on the outside of the right knee, Pushing into that right hand for support to keep the spine straight, looking over the right shoulder, using that left elbow to kind of push. Man, I'm noticing I'm super tight today. Breathe in and breathe out into those tight spaces that you feel. Give your body permission to release. Sometimes that all it needs is just that permission to release that tension. You don't have to hold it, body. Let it move. Inhale back to center. Send the right leg long. Left leg comes up. Again, drawing the hips underneath the heart so you're aligned. And then the left foot comes to the outside of the right knee. Left hand floats and plants in line with the spine so that the right elbow can hook on the outside of the left knee. And then following the gaze over the left shoulder. Oh, yes. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice if you get to the top of the inhale and want to like hold it, don't hold it. Beautiful breath in and out, fluid breathing. Beautiful. Turning back towards center. Bounce the legs up and down and send them straight. Let's do an easy forward fold. Inhale the arms up and exhale, folding at the waist. One last beautiful back body stretch to release whatever tension might still be hiding. Bringing yourself back up to seated and then shifting on to your back. So lying down with the feet rested on the earth with the knees bent. Relax the arms out. Let the feet be about as wide as the mat. And then as you inhale, you're at center. As you exhale, let the knees drop to the side. This is windshield wipers. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees fall to the side. Keep the upper body rested into the mat, so don't let the shoulders lift. Each exhale, just imagine any stress or tension melting into the earth. Mama Gaia, take that, she'll recycle it into a higher vibration. Bring the knees back up into center. Reclined pigeon. Walk the feet a little bit closer to the bum, not too close. And then take and place your right ankle to rest on the left knee, figure four. Reach behind the left thigh, or maybe you're just grabbing a pant leg, whatever works. The right knee falls away from the nose as you draw that left leg towards you. Inhale and exhale. See where you can release. And more. Beautiful. Release the left foot down to the earth. Right foot comes down to the earth, and then the left ankle figure fours to rest on the right knee. So just switching sides. Reaching behind that right thigh. Or again, you're just grabbing the pant legs, whatever works. Or if you have a strap, you can wrap a strap behind there. Let the left knee fall open, and again, let the upper body relax. Let that hip open. Feel the release. One more breath. Wonderful. Go ahead and release that. Both feet come down to the earth. Draw the soles of the feet together for a reclined butterfly. So Supta Baddha Konasana,
Just taking a moment again to just open up. So readjust how you need to. You can have the feet draw away from the hips a little bit more if you want to. They don't have to be right up there. And as you're in this really open and vulnerable pose, let's invite in Master Yusui's Reiki principles. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will not be angry. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. And just for today, I will be grateful. Stretch the legs long. Let the arms go up overhead for a full body stretch. Big, beautiful full body stretch. And then roll on over to your right side for a moment, letting the right arm rest on that vagus nerve for a little bit of that stimulation. Inhale and exhale here, acknowledging yourself for showing up and moving through a practice. Knowing that you have just infused your day with really high vibrating energy. And then pushing yourself up gently and coming back into easy seated pose. As you're in easy seated pose, I invite you to just root into your seat bones, align the heart over the hips, and take these last few moments to just breathe. Hand on the belly, hand on the chest. You can really feel and tap into that breath. I'm going to just pull a card for guidance today. So center your focus and attention into this now moment. Today's message: my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what will manifest. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what will manifest. Inhale the arms up overhead, palms meet, draw down into heart center. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Inhale the arms up over again. Palms meet, draw down into heart center. Anchor into this knowing. One last time, inhaling the arms up overhead. Palms meet, draw down into heart center. Feel that heart beating and alive. Every cell in your body is living for you. May we be safe and protected. May we be healthy and nourished. May we love and be loved, and may we truly be happy. May your practice bring you peace, and may you share this peace with the world. Namaste. All right, supercharged and ready to rock.